What's up, guys? This is Corey. Welcome to CNA Films and Animation. Well, today I'm going to be looking at another Best Picture nominated film, and today's review is of The Philadelphia Story. Released in 1940 through MGM, this film was directed by George Cukor, and it starred Cary Grant, Katharine Hepburn, and James Stewart. The film was based on a play, a Broadway play, and it's a romantic comedy of sorts about a rich woman's ex-husband who she's getting remarried, and a tabloid-type reporter shows up to the wedding, the new wedding, and there she starts to learn some things about herself that, through many different things. This film won 2 Oscars, including Best Actor in a Supporting Role for James Stewart, and Best Writing, and it was also nominated for Best Picture, Best Actress in a Leading Role for Katharine Hepburn, Best Actress in a Supporting Role for Ruth Hussey, and Best Director for George Cukor. Now, this film it's one of the most well-known classics in the romantic comedy genre. You mentioned romantic comedy. This is definitely one of the biggest films you can think of, especially for its time. With that being said, this is a very good film. It's excellently acted, and it tells a good story. However, for me, it wasn't a particular favorite. Cary Grant plays C.K. Dexter Haven, and he was married to Katharine Hepburn, but after he started taking up alcohol, after he started drinking, they pretty much separated, divorced, and 2 years later, she is remarrying a man named George Kittredge. And upon the wedding, just a couple days before, a reporter shows up along with C.K. Dexter Haven, played by James Stewart. His character's name is Macaulay Connor. One thing leads to another, and pretty soon Katharine Hepburn starts questioning, her choices in, marrying George Kittredge and all of this, and it is a good film. It's an excellent film. It's definitely worth all of its I guess hype. It's like I said, an excellent film. An interesting tidbit that I found out was that the film was each scene was taken in just one take, meaning that they didn't have to do any redos, double takes, anything like that. So, they pretty much shot the entire thing once. Not in one take, obviously, but they shot it without having to do any redos, which I found to be very interesting. There's definitely some minor comedic moments in this. As far as comedies go, I wouldn't necessarily call this a comedy myself. I'd probably call this more of a drama. But I could see where someone could find this to be funny, I guess. I didn't find it all that humorous myself. But that doesn't mean that it's bad at all. It's definitely worth your time. This is a classic for a reason. May not be my favorite, but again, I do think that it's an important film for you to see. So I'm going to give this film a 7 out of 10. The reason why I'm giving it this is because, I didn't particularly love it, but, at the same time, I do see its importance to cinema. I do see that it's, an excellently acted film. It's very well written. It's just not particularly for me. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. So tell me, guys, have you seen The Philadelphia Story? If you have, what'd you think of it? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? What'd you think of the acting, the script, just all that. Comment below, let me know. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, favorite, subscribe. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. I'm Corey, and I'll see you guys in the next one.